And we're back. Thank you for staying with us. Usual suspects, Teejay and Tutu. And we have Chaufe wearing this amazing corset from Red Roper. That's what we do at Red Roper. You should check us out, at Red Roper. So, Charlie, we have been talking about a funny one. I want to know what your take is on this one. Open relationships. I was going to say open marriages, but not open marriages, open relationships. And extramarital, obviously, affairs, I'm of the opinion. In fact, I wouldn't even tell you what my opinion is. I'd like to hear what your opinion is. What do you think about open marriages?
Okay, I don't know. Open marriages or extramarital affairs? You know they are two different things.
Yes, of course they are. I said we're talking about both. But I'm asking you now, what's your take on open relationships?
For me, it's a no-no.
Oh, wow.
I don't even go there. I'm the very jealous type. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I can't. No. I can't even go there. Teejay, we're on the same page.
From normalcy. There's some normalcy restored in Tucalot.
No, but I don't judge. But I don't judge anybody that does
Definitely.
it. Do you understand? It's just not my cup of tea. Do you get? Because
Okay.
as I said, I'm very jealous. You look at my boyfriend 2 times ago. I will just excuse myself, go warn the girl outside.
Tutu does not love.
Tutu, I hear you.
This heart was stone did there.
So if you want to have an open relationship, I think people do it because the relationship is lacking. Like you have some people who want more sex in a relationship, but they don't want an emotional connection with every partner. So they can choose one partner to have an emotional relationship with, and then other partners to satisfy their sexual desires.
That's like default men setting. Most men have that default setting. They come like that.
Oh, so you agree?
Yeah.
When it comes to men.
See? This chauvinism I've been talking
No,
about
I'm
for a
not-
long time that nobody sees, that I live with in this house. That's what you're
exactly.
saying.
So, but when it comes to women,
Can I defend?
It means-
It's a different
Yeah, it's a
Can I
different
defend-
thing.
Can I defend
Hypocrisy
myself?
of it
Please.
all.
This is my take.
Okay.
If I don't know, I'm not a woman, so I can't. But from what I get, I don't think a woman, if left, man and woman, remove culture, remove rules, whatever it is, I don't think women will want to run through as many men as men will want to.
please
run through
speak
as
for
many.
yourself.
Okay, well, I've said this a couple of times, and somehow they always disagree with me. But men are very careless, and I think women still underestimate how careless men can be. Yes, I think women underestimate how careless.
In what sense?
I was
please?
going to ask.
Yeah, just
Because
explain.
men can literally be with 100 women and not feel anything for one. But most women, before they get to 50, they've probably fallen in love with one. Their heart was attached to the other one. They probably got to a point where they wanted to, okay, this is where I want to be. But there are several men who
Well,
will
it's true.
run
I
through.
agree.
It's
Women
true,
are
we're more
emotional.
emotionally
Yes,
wired.
Exactly, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. So I'm
than
not
you
saying
guys.
everybody doesn't have the appetite for, for as much as possible. But
Stay
before
power.
you get to the number that's the regular guy, I'm not talking about
But the
the
thing
guy
is
who's
changing
out
now.
there.
The thing is changing now.
It is,
I know
but-
couples that go to club and come back with
Yes,
prostitutes.
Yes, and
wife, husband, go back home, do their thing. In the morning, they pay the girl, she go.
No, you see, the honest truth is this: with human beings, if you don't put any boundaries, we go to cut the chain to go.
Well, but sometimes when you leave the boundaries, when you give someone their freedom, that's when they create their own boundaries.
yes.
Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
think
Yeah,
anybody-
because sometimes if you feel you can do everything, it's okay, go and do everything and come back.
So you tell your wife,
Now you go draw the line for your own self.
You draw- yes,
you go draw the line for your own self.
Okay,
You
okay,
have
to have
okay.
your own
Okay, let me make you
internal-
guys laugh now. You now tell your, let's say, you know what, I don't want to, sweetheart, I don't need you to, I don't need to stress you out, I don't want anything, I just want you to be you. How do these white people talk? I think you should be you. I think
just
you are-
do-
I
just
think
do
you are
you.
an individual
Just
on
do
your own.
you.
For the fact we're together, I don't own you. So I want you to go out and do you.
Oh, boy, fear go
Now
catch me,
she
Sha.
goes out and she does everything she wants to do, and then 4 months down the line she comes back and she's like, hey sweetheart, I think I want to come back, I think I'm done. And
Are you
then-
going to judge her for that?
No, wait now.
You
and then
gave her
thank
the
wait
go ahead.
now. There's a difference between what should be done and what will be done.
Oh,
so you now start speaking to her and you're like, oh yeah, so tell me about what happened and all that. And then she says, I met this guy, I thought I was interested. That one passed. I met this one, I thought I was interested. That one passed. I met this other one. We had something for a while. He started acting really terribly, so I let him go. She continued like that until she gets to about 30. You see all that maturity, all that I'm a tough guy. It goes out. The guy will just say, oh yeah.
You see, so there are some things you actually cannot take, even though you give people the...
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So it's not easy. You can't just say, I don't know, but I don't know.
People are different. Like for me, if you tell me to go,
you have your internal
because you
clock,
told me to go, it will get me thinking that, man, this guy said I should go and do
try.
what I want to do.
Men, they'll
I'm not gonna lie.
Men, it's to get them thinking, but if I start thinking after like 20 or 30 partners, that's what they'll be like, this life safe. Is it all about sex?
Please, you guys take it.
When you've already done everything. But then you are used. You are like dustbin. You now come back and tell her, please have me back. I've checked. I've found out that there's nothing good outside.
And then the woman will take him back, right?
Oh, she would?
No, not every woman. Not every woman. But some
men. But you know the percentage of women that will take the men back will be higher than
but the men.
Men will stop. There's this thing I saw on Instagram.
Imagination will kill them.
There's this thing I saw on Instagram. A 70-something or 80-something-year-old couple split. Why? Because he found out his supposed, faithful wife had an affair 40 years ago.
What?
I've seen it severally. I don't know how true it is, but it's one of those things where you just see, facts.
The guy felt betrayed.
Yeah. Do you understand? So, you really can't say after so many years.
She's a bad child.
That was 40 years ago.
No. I'm just saying he might be overreacting.
Of course he's overreacting.
But definitely because maybe he was faithful to her. Do you know maybe he was faithful to her for 40 years.
And
if he was faithful to her for 40 years,
to be honest, it really
bad.
doesn't matter. You've been married for 80. You have 2 more years to go.
No. It's not. Are you trying to kill them?
No, you know what I mean. No. You haven't got a lot of time.
No, it's not.
I get you.
You're throwing away those years, the companionship. You're throwing away someone you can actually die next to.
No, it's less. I think it's less.
It's just betrayal.
It's less of punitive measures and more of I was betrayed.
Yes, it's a heartbreak.
We are
situation.
together. We've been riding this thing together.
I agree with that one. That one fits. That one did.
So I don't think it's more punishment. How you punishing an 80-year-old woman?
It's crazy. So your take on this now is it's a hard no, right, for you?
Open relationship?
Yes.
No.
Thank you very much.
No.
Thank you very much.
Tutu. No.
Right.
No.
Tutu, what?
Guys,
you're trying to run.
Tutu is weak.
I'm shocked actually. This girl's been my best friend since we're 13. I don't know her.
No, it's weird. I just found out you were a voyeur yourself, so please. Don't even go there.
I'm happy because if Chafe came and supported you now, you'd have said, you see, that's my problem with Teejay. This is that. He doesn't.
Extramarital affairs as well. No.
Okay. So guys, you've heard it. It's a no from them too. I'm on my own on this one. Hi guys, thanks for sticking with us. So Tutu, Teejay, and our beautiful guest Chalfe here, spotting the Red Rail Percocet.
Thank you.
So we've been talking about we've been talking about open marriages and relationships and extramarital relationships, and yes, we've had our strong views and points. Just realized I don't know some people I've known all my life. Anyways, it is what it is. Thank you for being with us on this. We had fun, and thank you for all of you that have liked our videos. Those of you that have checked out our handles, we are so uber grateful. Exactly, for comments as well. Thank you. We love you. Talk to you soon.
All right, guys. Without a doubt, I really don't understand what it is to be sharing your spouses. I think you're allowed to be stingy in that regard. Tutu, as always, she just won't come clean, or she won't come straight, especially when she feels like she's the only one on one side. I'm happy that her friend came around and was able to share my own opinion on this subject matter. Sharing your spouse, ridiculous. I think extramarital affairs are even really, I won't say good, but you could call them mistakes. But when you deliberately go and give yourselves out, that one I don't understand. I can't be that modern of a man. I'm still a local village man in that aspect is not going to change. Trust me on that one.
Well, as I said before, my opinion on extramarital affairs is a no. You get married to stick with one person. But according to, well, our host here, Teejay, he quote unquote said, if you go and do it deliberately, it's wrong. But people do make mistakes. So I'm not saying you cannot be forgiven and everything. But for me personally, it's a no. I was married for 4 years, it never crossed my mind.
What does happiness mean to you? I mean, what is life if you can't live it to the fullest? What gives you joy? What gives you, what makes you smile? Whatever that thing is, find it and do it.